Okay.
Good evening, everybody. We are so excited to see you guys popping on. You had your alarm set, I hope, and you're ready to hear some awesome training again. Okay, this is Thursday evening, August 3. Am I right? I'm losing track these days. And we have some amazing people on tonight to share with you guys. We're going to first have Iris tell her story. Iris Williams from all the way up in Alaska, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just double checking because I don't trust my memory. I met Iris and her husband at convention this past year, and they have an amazing health and business testimony that she is going to share with us before we get into some amazing training. So go ahead, Iris.
Okay, oh my stars. I'm so honored to be on this call. So I'm just going to jump right in here. So 2012, it was a really rough year for me. I actually spent 3 days in the hospital. I was diagnosed with some major gut issues, and I ended up being on 2 different medications. It was administered 2 different ways. It was so not fun. But I was also on a pricey prenatal and a pricey probiotic, and I decided I wanted to start weaning myself off the medication. But then I found out I was pregnant, and I was pregnant with baby number 3. My doctor was like, no, stay on the medication, make sure everything goes well. So I did, and everything went well. I had a healthy baby, thankfully. And so I decided to start again, try this weaning off process. But 6 months after baby was born, I hit a major case of baby blues. I literally spent the summer sitting on the back porch, watching my kids, and scrolling Facebook. Well, while scrolling Facebook, I kept seeing Jen McBride post about this Plexus stuff. I literally ignored her for 2 months and kept rolling my eyes until I saw a testimony about a mom who had found energy and motivation, and I wanted that. So I contacted Jen, and I'm like, okay, tell me what's up with this. She shared her story with me. I was blown away, and I was like, okay. So I ordered, and 3 weeks after being on the product, I'll never forget the day. I'm holding a big load of laundry. I turn the corner to my husband, Thomas, and I'm like, I feel like doing laundry again. I feel like cleaning the house again. I'm like, this stuff is amazing. So I'm super embarrassed to share this part because I literally spent a year and a half yo-yoing on these products, guys. I would take it and forget to take it. I would have Thomas take it, and we'd both forget to take it. It was crazy. Until finally, January 2016, we made the commitment. We made the commitment to our health to stay on these products consistently, and we have never looked back. I feel amazing today. I'm pregnant with baby number 5. I do not have to be on medication. I did not have to be on medication with baby number 4. I have energy. I have motivation. My husband feels good. I love what Thomas says. He says, I have more good days than bad days. I love that. But possibly my favorite part about this whole story is that my husband is medically retired from the military, and he's been going to school full time using the GI Bill, and he graduates August 13th. And he's going to get a BA in finance, and people keep asking him, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with your degree? And this is his response. He says, oh, my wife and I are going to run a health and wellness business, home-based, and we're going to be with Plexus Worldwide, and we're going to be independent ambassadors. Like, guys, my husband is 110% on board with these products and this business. And it is a huge blessing, and we are so blessed, and I know that. So I'm senior gold, and he's silver, and we're going all the way to the top. So there's my story.
Well, of course you're going all the way to the top, girl. I can see it all over you. And that is just so cool, the way he is so supportive and what your plans are. All 3 of us here want to tell you it's so possible. And wouldn't you guys say it seems like she has what it takes? Charlotte, do you have any thoughts before we move on?
Well, just to say how you didn't expect it, but it changed your entire life.
Yes.
It changed your family's financial future. It changed the lives of the babies to come. And I just love that about Plexus. It does so much more for us than we ever thought it would. So that's really cool.
Yes.
And you told the story so well that made me choke up even. You got the emotion through to us. So you did it very compliantly. You did so well. So do you have this written that you can post in Team Fire for us?
I can write it up. I have it in chicken scratch right now, but I can write it up.
Well, what you did tonight is awesome. So you can listen to the recording and get that written up for us, because that's a one that needs to be heard. We want to share that. For the fact that you were so skeptical and inconsistent, and yet it's changed your life. That's amazing. So,
awesome.
Wow. And this is why, you guys, I do a health testimony often and before we do training, because that's why we do this. This is what gets us fired up again and again to continue working and sharing. So now I get to introduce to you my dear friend Melissa. She has been a big cheerleader of mine. I love cheering her on too. And I have learned so much from her. Every time I sit and listen to her, I'm like, okay, now I know why she's diamond, and I want you guys to hear that tonight too. So Melissa, go ahead and share what's on your heart with us.
Okay, can you hear me, Brenda?
Yes, and you can introduce yourself a little bit, because I didn't do very good at.
Well, it was perfect. We're friends. That's all they need to know, right? Is that Brenda is one of my power partners, one of my encouragers, one of my dearest friends in this business, and I just admire her so much, her work ethic, her passion, the way that she leads with integrity. And so it really is an honor for me to be on this live with you guys this evening. You guys are an amazing team, a true force to be reckoned with in Plexus. So I just hope that I can bring you guys a little bit of wisdom and inspiration tonight. But like Brenda said, my name is Melissa Eickenhorst, and I'm a Diamond Ambassador. I actually started my Plexus business in August of 2013. And so I am very close this month. Actually, it just dawned on me. I'm like, it's actually August. In 4 days is my 4-year Plexus anniversary. And wow, it has been such a whirlwind. 4 years of sacrifice, and 4 years of rewards, and 4 years of hard work and learning and personal development. Maybe possibly just the best 4 years of our family's life, because of the freedom that we have been able to experience through this opportunity. And so I was a former teacher, loved my job, was not looking for a way out of the classroom, had some former network marketing experience, and had zero desire to ever be involved in this industry again. In fact, I kept it further than an arm's length away. I would run as fast as I could from anyone doing any sort of network marketing because of my former experience, and stumbled on Plexus in a time when I needed the products. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to do this, but I will never, ever, ever, ever build a business. I was not going to do that. And so let me just tell you guys one thing that my sponsor did. Let me tell you the thing that changed my mind, okay? She added me to a team page. I was a self-proclaimed wholesale buyer with zero interest in working this business, but because she added me to a team page, I was able to see other people experiencing success. And that very first month, August of 2013, about the 25th of the month and beyond, that's when all the rank promotions kind of started coming through. And I would just see, oh, this person went silver. And I click on their graphic and look, and oh, they're a teacher like me. Oh, this person went gold. Oh, they're older than me. Oh, this person went ruby. They're younger than me with 5 kids. I only have 2 kids. And basically what that showed me was just that it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you live, it doesn't matter your age, your life circumstance, your demographics, none of those things matter, your education, none of that matters in this amazing industry of network marketing. What matters is if you have a passion to help people and to serve others. And if you can harness that passion, if you can get passionate about loving on people, then you can be a diamond ambassador with Plexus, because that really is what this is all about. And so I jumped in with both feet. When I dug in and I saw that, wow, lots of people are experiencing the success, I thought, why not me? I dug into the compensation plan. I realized it was unlike anything I had ever seen before. And so the rest is history. And, you know, here I am as a diamond ambassador. My husband is an emerald, and we're building a really strong team of passionate people that love sharing health and wellness with others. So I just want to dig right into some training with you guys tonight. What an exciting month, right? With corporate and the incentives that they've given us this month. If there was ever a month to go all in with your business, this is the month, okay? So if you are not yet a silver ambassador, then I want you to set your eyes on silver. This is your month. Listen, if you jumped into Plexus just thinking, you know what, I'm gonna do this as a wholesale ambassador, which means you just joined for that $34.95 just to get the best discount, you don't really have an interest in building a business, let me talk to you about why becoming a silver ambassador is still for you. Why would you still want to do that? Well, number one, these products are changing lives. You just heard Iris's testimonial. I'm sure you guys have seen and heard many other testimonials. And here's what I know for a fact. If you're thinking, well, I just wanted the discount and this live popped up and so I'm watching these ladies, hearing what they have to say, I know for a fact that you know 3 people whose lives can be changed with these products. So I want you to think about those testimonials that you've heard. And as you're hearing the stories and as you're hearing the testimonials, I want you to allow yourself to just create a list in your mind. Who do these stories remind you of? Think about Iris's story. Who do you know that is pregnant and low energy? Who do you know that has little kids and they're struggling with their health? Share her story with them. You want to be a silver ambassador because you want to go out there and help people find health and wellness. We live in a culture of people who are sad and people who are experiencing depression and people who their guts are so unhealthy and people who have blood sugar imbalances and people who are not well. We have an energy crisis going on in America, and in Plexus, we have the answer, okay? So if you can just allow yourself to stop thinking like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna be doing to my people, right? What am I gonna be doing to my network if I share Plexus with them? Change your mindset to, what am I going to be doing for people? What am I going to be doing for my network, for my friends and family, if I share Plexus with them? Here's the added bonus. You love these products, right? You love them like I do. So if you do that, if we can get you to silver and we get you some people who are buying these products at the wholesale discount just like you, if we can get you some people who might want to be your customers, then you're going to earn enough to put a really big dent in the cost of your own products and possibly even get them paid for yourself. So why wouldn't you want to strive towards this first rank of silver? You guys, it's easy. It's 3 people. It's you going out there and finding 3 people that want to get the products at the very best price, just like you are doing, okay? You're going to be able to help others and you're going to be able to earn enough to hopefully get some of your products paid for, if not all of them, okay? So if you are a silver ambassador, what I want you to do is I want you to look down in your team and I want you to identify who are those wholesalers that you brought on board. You never know. You might have a Melissa Eickenhorst just sitting there, right? Because I told my sponsor, I'm just a wholesale ambassador. Like, I don't want to do this. But you've got to let them know what they have. Make sure that they know the potential. And then if they tell you, no, I don't want anything to do with this, okay, you're going to respect that. But make sure that they know you have a website. You have a place where people can go and place an order. If you have 3 or 4 friends that you think might be interested in, I'd love to link arms with you to help share these products. So as a silver ambassador, I want you to look at who you've already brought into this business and just approach them. I know I used to be afraid of that when I first signed up. I didn't want to like push the business on people. And so I just sign them up and then kind of do nothing with them. But instead of doing that, sign them up and at the very least, let them know what they have. Let them know that they have the potential to help people. Let them know that they have the potential to get their products paid for. And listen, when you're reaching out to people, I want you guys to sit up really straight. I want you to stand up if you have to. I want you to sound confident. I want you to speak with authority. I want you to let your passion just like resonate through if you're leaving a voice text, if you're leaving a voice message on Facebook, I want you to think about making it about them and not about you. Let them know how these products can benefit them. But you need to let your enthusiasm and your excitement shine through. But if you sound really like mild and meek and like, I don't really know what I'm doing, or I'm kind of doing this, or I'm dabbling, I'm in and I'm out, people don't want to follow that. People don't want to join someone who is kind of dabbling. So really, really, really harness that confidence. If you have to, pretend like you're Brenda Martin or Charlotte, you know, like be like, I'm going to like channel them in these messages if you have to. All right. I want to share with you guys like some samples that I have been using lately. This is what I've learned in this business. I use something, whatever it is, a 7-day trial group, IPA chats, you might not even know what those are, little things that we do with our teams. I use them until they stop working, okay? So right now, this is some verbiage, and this is some ways that I'm reaching out to people that are working for me. And I'm gonna use them until they stop working, but right now they're kind of working. And so one thing that I thought of was I was working with my sister to achieve Emerald, and she ranked Emerald last month. And little side note, I ranked Emerald in 7 months, and my sister joined me 1 month after I started. So she joined in September of 2013, and it took her 4 years to rank Emerald. So what I did in 7 months, she did in 4 years. So I want you guys to think about that. Does that make her journey any less sweet than mine? No way, okay? So as I was working with her, we were really working on verbiage when we were reaching out to people in our downlines, or when we were reaching out, especially to people really in our downlines, those of you that maybe have bigger teams. And here's something that I want you guys to think about. When you bring people into this business, they're making an investment. It's a $34.95 investment. It's not a huge investment, but they are making an investment. And that investment is getting them the products at the wholesale discount for a year. And so one technique that we were using was reaching out to them and saying something like, hey, Brenda, the new Slim is out, and I'm looking at your order history, and I see that you haven't tried it yet. You invested in the wholesale discount for an entire year, and I don't want you to let that go to waste. Can I call you later on this evening and walk you through the steps so that we can get the new Slim in your hands? And so the psychology behind that, right, it really was kind of like, I'd never really tried that before, so I thought I would tell you guys that little tip. And then another thing, like one thing I know that people struggle with is like, I wish I could see y'all because I would see a ton of hands being raised, I know. Like how many of you have people out there that you've shared a sample with, you've talked to, you've connected with, and then you like reach back out to them and it's crickets, or you kind of feel like you're in this like follow-up cycle and you can't get them off the fence, right? Okay, I see people in the group chat. Yes, yes, okay. So y'all are gonna think I'm funny. Hopefully you don't really know me well, but so this is what I do, okay? I threaten people with a phone call. Now talking on the phone is not a bad thing, okay? Talking on the phone in this industry is the very best thing you can do, actually, and I highly recommend getting on the phone. But listen, when I was building my business, I was doing it in the nooks and crannies. I was a teacher, 2 kids, busy, and getting on the phone took a lot of time and energy and effort. Best thing that you can do. But listen, this is what I do, okay? So I say like, hey, Charlotte, I know we've been talking about getting you started on the new Slim for a couple weeks now. And listen, after I put my kiddos to bed tonight, I am gonna be working my Plexus business. And if I don't see your order pop through sometime today, I'm gonna give you a call so I can help you place it. And so I threaten people with a phone call. Does this like work every time? No. But people hate to talk on the phone, y'all. Like this is a thing that is kind of like a shift in society, right? With technology and stuff, people don't like that. So those are 2 kind of newer things that I'm doing that I hadn't done in the past. What about those people that you bring on that would be amazing in this business, or maybe like wholesale buyers, right? So this is what I've been doing with my wholesale buyers, being kind of a little bit, I'm going to give you guys permission to be a little bit bossy with people, but in the sweetest way, okay? Because you don't want to actually boss people around, but like just be really bold with people. And so I might say something like this, like, hey, Sally, Plexus is experiencing amazing things right now. Our company is just in full momentum, and I really want you to be a part of that. I am free on Monday the 17th, and that's when I really want to do a business launch for you. Or we might call it a health and happiness event, or we might call it a Let's Get Healthy event. Those are the 3 terms we use on our team. I want to really do a Let's Get Healthy event with you on that day. What time works best for you? All you have to do is invite, and I'll do the rest. So you're not saying like, hey, Sally, I really want to do one of these online business launches for you, and it's going to be an hour, and we want to try and get 10 people there, and we're going to go over the products, and we're going to go over the business opportunity, we're going to get all your friends to go start Plexus, and we're going to get you to silver. It's going to be amazing, and blah, 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 blah. And they're like, no. It's just, hey, guess what? We're doing this, and this is the date. What time works for you? And we've been doing that a lot on my team lately, and we have been seeing amazing success with getting people to commit to doing that. And so you guys can see in these messages and in these conversations that I'm having, I'm the authority. I'm confident, I am bold, and you want to know what the very worst thing that could possibly happen to me is? They could say no. And if they said no, I would be fine, and I would just move on to the next, okay? And that's the kind of posture, and that's the kind of attitude that you really want to have in this business to be successful, okay? So I want to talk to you guys about just a few more things, if I have time. Do I have time, Brenda? Like a few more minutes? Okay. So I want to talk to you guys about really committing yourself to your business, okay? So what are your goals this month? Break them down. Are you wanting to re-rank gold? Are you wanting to achieve gold? Are you wanting to get that double silver bonus? Are you pushing for emerald this month? It doesn't matter where you are. First of all, you have to believe that you can achieve the goal. Do you believe that you can? And then you just decide that you will. You just make that decision. Listen, there has never been a goal that I have decided, I mean truly decided, and been willing to work for that I have not been able to achieve. Set the realistic goal for yourself this month. Maybe maybe push it a little bit outside of what you know you can do. Push yourself and then make the decision. And you guys, work that goal daily. I watched 2 people on my team this month push for a really big goal, the same goal. I watched one person achieve it, and that person worked it every day of the month. And the other person, 2 days before month end hit, she decided she wanted to go all in and work towards that goal. And one of the 2 made it, and the other one came up just a little bit short. But if she would have worked it every single day, every day, I have no doubt that she would have achieved it. Listen, are there going to be obstacles? Yep. You're going to be wanting to work, and your cat's going to throw up on your carpet, and your kids are you're going to get a call from school that you have to go pick them up, and your phone is going to ring, and stuff is going to happen. There are going to be obstacles. But what good thing in our life comes easy? And I want to ask you guys, do you really think that you're going to be able to build a residual income that can last you for the rest of your life by dabbling in this business? This is real. So if you're listening in and you're thinking, silver is great, I want to achieve that, and then I'm good. I just want to get my products paid for. Perfect. There is a spot for you here. We are not going to push you beyond what you want, okay? There's room in this company. There's room on this team, and I'm speaking for Brenda, but I feel confident that she would say the same. Whatever your goals are, wonderful. But I am talking to those of you that want to make an extra $1,000 a month. They want to make an extra $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. For those of you that want to go all the way to the top. Listen, this business works 100% of the time that you work your business. So I dare you to let yourself dream bigger. And I want you to focus, look forward on where you're going rather than looking backwards on where you've been. And I want you to decide tonight, where are you going? And focus on that. And then ask yourself, are you doing those little things day in and day out? They seem mundane, they seem repetitive. Sometimes it feels like you're doing them and you're spinning your wheels and you're not getting anywhere. But are you doing those little things, the simple things that are going to move you to the next level? And so often I see people overcomplicate it, y'all. And what we do is we share Plexus, the products, and the opportunity, okay? Like, there's a lot that can go into that, but sometimes we can overcomplicate it so much. And you stay in your lane, because you'll be like, oh, Melissa Eickenhorst said that, and oh, Brenda said that, and oh, Kristen Abar is doing this, and Wendy Larson's doing that, and Charlotte's doing that, and all these people are doing all these things, and you're pulling from everyone, and then you're not doing anything well. Like, don't try to do everything. Keep the main thing, and focus on sharing the products and sharing the opportunity and following up. That's what we do. Those are the most important things, okay? So give this business enough time. Make sure that you are doing the main income producing activities that you know that you need to do to get there. Work to get them, because you want the freedom, right? You want the freedom that comes with Plexus, and you have to fight for that freedom and work hard every day to achieve it, because that freedom is not free. It's not free. And be the number one ambassador on your team, because your team is going to duplicate you. So if you're out there and you are working your business each and every day, and you are bringing in, 3 ambassadors each month, and you're bringing in customers each month, your team is going to see that, and they are going to want to duplicate it, okay? And then I want you guys to, I want to close with this, and I don't know how many of you guys, maybe some of you guys saw me speak at convention, but people love this. So if you didn't, I want to tell you guys this, okay? To truly commit and to keep going, like, Brenda, you know what I would love? I would love if you were like, Melissa, on August 3rd of 2018, we're going to do another Zoom 1 year from now. And here's what I would want. I would want every single person that is watching this Zoom, every single person that is watching this live, every single person that has a dream in their heart or a goal that they have written down this month to say, yes, I will be here 1 year from now. I will be here. Because in this business, it's like going from California to New York. Okay, you're gonna drive from California to New York, where 99% of the journey, you're not there yet. And when you're driving from California to New York, what's gonna happen? You're gonna hit bad weather. You're gonna hit traffic. You're gonna have to pull over and eat nasty food and go to the bathroom in nasty restrooms. And your kids are gonna fight, and you're gonna wanna pull your hair out, and you're gonna have all these low points on this journey from California to New York, okay? But what else? You're gonna have quality time and good conversations and see beautiful scenery, right? And you're gonna meet local people in different places, and you're gonna have amazing meals, and you're gonna be able to see things and experience things that you've never experienced before on your drive. So there are gonna be these ups and downs on that journey, but if you keep going, okay, if you keep pushing through and going, you are going to get there, but you're not there until you're there, okay? And that's like this journey. There are so many people that I have seen fall off and quit who I'm saying in my 4 years, I know would be jewels today if they would have kept on driving, okay? So adapt that attitude towards success and work hard and believe that you will succeed and expect it, okay? So have that attitude of abundance and it's like when you are having a baby and you're going through labor, right? Having the baby was totally worth it. So it's like we go through labor to build this business, but it is so so worth it. So, okay, we're right at 9 o'clock. So I'm just going to stop there because teaching and training is like my favorite thing ever. So I can talk to y'all all night long. But thank you for the opportunity, Brenda. If you have any like questions or anything you want to ask me, please feel free. If not, I don't know how y'all typically close these though.
Oh, you're fine. You did awesome. It was just perfect. It's like your timing was so good with what you offered for what we need right now. That's how I feel, right, Charlotte?
Absolutely. And even what you were talking about, I was one of those people who joined and said and told Brenda, I am not going to sell this stuff. And I told her more than once, but Brenda was very consistent with me, and I saw how committed she was to the business. And so once I started and I saw it, then there was no going back. But that was 3.5 years. It's been a 3.5-year journey, and I am going diamond this month. And I know, and I wouldn't trade the journey. And I thought I would be there a long time ago, but I'm a different person. And I'm a different leader and a different mother and wife because of this business. And I am so grateful. And I see my whole team that they can get here, but they have to stay on that journey from California to New York. And because like you said, you're not there until you're there. And I'm almost there. So.
Yes. Oh, Charlotte, I'm so happy for you. I cannot wait to see your diamond announcement, and I love that you're claiming it, and I know that you're working it every day, so that is so exciting.
Thank you.
Yes, there will be no one more deserving of diamond than Charlotte Siems, that's for certain. Oh my, her journey there has been one of obstacles, but so many joys, and like she said, she's a better person for it. The reason I kept consistent with her is because I knew she'd be a diamond someday, right? So guys, don't give up on any of your people. I never came close to giving up on Charlotte, but you just have to make people know you believe in them. But Melissa, I just love what you shared because you gave us some new material, I feel, with your examples. That was so valuable.
Good.
But you also said some of the same old things that we all say every single time, and I love that. Because it's that simple. It's that basic. We keep doing what works, and it will continue to work. So I'm just thrilled that you took the time to share with us like that.
Thanks for letting me. I appreciate it. Love y'all.
Thank you so much. Good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.